Hey, what's up YouTube? In the second quarter of 2015, True Blue was going to release the highly anticipated Rugby League Live 3. However, on June the 24th, the managing director Sebastian Giampaolo made an official apology that the game was going to be delayed. For now, they have released the Fan Hub stats updates for the players and the teams as they were going to be released with the launch of the game. So let's have a look at those stats. First we have up the Brisbane Broncos. The team on face value seems pretty solid. Corey Parker is the MVP at 89. Personally, I'd like to see him buffered to the low 90s. Anthony Milford for me sticks out like a sore thumb at 88 as well. It puts him at the same rating as Ben Hunt. For me, this doesn't correlate accurately. Ben Hunt for the past 2 seasons has made his mark on the NRL, and Milford, since transitioning from fullback for the Raiders to Brisbane in the halves, has been rather absent. The Canterbury Bulldogs. Brett Morris is the MVP here, following up with Graham the captain and Reynolds. Prize in this pack for me is Jacob Loco. It's been years since he's played back at Parramatta. He hasn't even made a debut yet for the Dogs, for the Premier team that is. The only time we've seen him at all this year was for a DUI and also the fight out at the cross with George Tafua, so I'm not really sure why he's been bumped so high. Sticky Stewart's Raiders. Josh Hodgson sits at 90. I wasn't expecting Hodgson to be at 90. It's possibly a carryover from his stats when he played in England, as surely Andrew McCullough would be higher than this bloke at the hooker position. If anything, I would have thought Blake Austin would have been their MVP. He's had a freak of a season. They've even detailed his playing model pretty accurate with his goatee here. Edric Lee, I have no idea why this guy was the Maroons' 18th man, let alone on 86 here tied with Austin, but there you go. Sean Fenson, aka the tackling machine at 85, go figure. North Queensland Cowboys, captain and looking to be Daily M for 2015, Jonathan Thurston with his signature headgear rating at 95. Matt Scott is also in the 90s club, and the rest of the team seems pretty set. The Gold Coast Titans, the speedster, James Roberts leads the team at 88 with Aiden Caesar. I'm sure we're going to see James Roberts represent New South Wales Blues at some time. The thing that pops out for me is William Zillman at 86. I'm sure this is going to raise a few eyebrows as well, because to me, he's like the vanilla flavour of ice cream. He's just plain. The Manly Sea Eagles, Kieran Foran not only accompanies DCE in the Millionaire Club, but also in the over 90s club, as both players are rated at 91. George Tafua on 82, which goes back to our argument of why Jacob Loco was 85 when Tafua clearly won their little sparring match in the cross. Up next is the Melbourne Storm, who of course have the big three, Smith, Cronk and Slater, 94, 92 and 91 respectively. Joining the 90s club is also Jesse Bromwich, as the Melbourne Storm have the highest overall average for any team in this competition. The Newcastle Knights, in juxtaposition of the Melbourne Storm, who we just saw, don't really have anything to brag about in regards to stats. The Parramatta Eels, no surprises here with main man Nathan Peets and Norman near the pointy end. Not really sure what fan number's seen in rating Paulo so highly. He would generally struggle to make this first grade team of any other side in the competition. An abysmal season for Watmo sees him outside the top 13. The mighty Penny Panthers, all 89s for Moylan, Seguiaro and Soward. I'd like to see Seguiaro bump to the low 90s, and I think Elijah Taylor, aka ET, needs to be bumped higher in that 80s range as well. Up Cronulla, it's the Cronulla Sharks with the captain Paul Gallen at 89. Again, a little bit surprised he's not in that 90s range. It's as if they capped the second rowers below that 90 mark. I thought Fafita would have been definitely above Wade Graham and definitely above Michael Ennis. Michael Gordon at 86 despite having an on and off season. And you probably can't even see Ben Barber because he's not even rated in the top 13 players. The reigning premiers features Inglis, Luke and Reynolds in the 90s club, closely followed by Walker and George Burgess. Very solid stats team overall, only second to Melbourne Storm. The St George Dragons, cruiser drinking and personal favourite Dukes at 90. I would have liked to have seen Jack DeBellin rated in the high 80s along with Mike Cooper, and Ewan Eichen definitely deserves an increase from 79. Whoa, Mitchell Pearce 91, you've got to be kidding me. What is this? That can't be right. Surely fix this. This is bad. This is not good for the game. Kiwi international Sean Johnson tallies a 91 for the Warriors. Further down we have Thomas Lei Lu, rated at 86, which is just above Nathan Friend. In my opinion, Nathan Friend is the more solid hooker, and should have been provided the starting position over Thomas Lei Lu. There's also no sign of Solomon Akata in the top 17. In fact, Mitchell Orwood is rated as the superior centre. And finally, the West Tigers. Captain and New South Wales hooker Robbie Farrow is at the top of his game with tackle bust sidestepping sensation James Tedesco, which is justifiably even with Roger Tuivasa-Sheck at 88. However, there doesn't appear to be any sign of new halfback Mitchell Moses. But I want to know what you guys think. Are there any players you felt were over or underrated that I missed? And are you excited about the announcement that the Auckland Nines are going to be included in the game? If you like this video, please subscribe for more, as I'll be uploading more Rugby League live content upon release.